guys, Autumn here today to do my stats and wrap up for month of April 2019. So in the month of April, I read 19 books, 3 of which were rereads. I listened to 13 audiobooks, 4 of which I owned. I read 9 new releases. I read 12 Kindle books, and on those Kindle books I read 4 from the Kindle Unlimited. I read 2 books from the romance package on Audible. I read 8 new to me authors, 11 backlist, but some of them weren't really backlist. They just, I just bought them this year and I read them. So, but anyways, I'll include it in there. 6 paperbacks. I gave 2 5-star ratings for the month. 6 4-star ratings and 11 3-star ratings. And I read 1 romance reveal book box. I also participated in 3 readathons, which I didn't technically do any wrap-ups. So I'm going to do that here. So the first readathon I participated in was the Romanceopoly readathon, and I read 2 books for that. And the first one is Some Girls Bite by Chloe Nile, and I gave this 3 stars, 3.5, 3 stars. And this was for new to me author, and for the challenge of Kick Butt Lane, and also for my roll challenge, it was also for Leather Lane. So, yes. And then I read Let's Get Texical by Tegan Hunter. This was book 1 in the text series. I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars. This was a new to me author, and this met the challenge for abs on the cover and the college row challenge on my board. So I only completed 3 challenges for the Romanceopoly this month, which is not good, but it's better than nothing, so I'm okay with that. So I'm going to continue on with the 5 I have to do, and then I will roll again. So those were that readathon. Then the second readathon I participated in was Tomb Topple, and I only read 1 tome, and that was an adult tome, and yeah, and that was Wait for It by Maria Zapata. I gave that 3 stars. I'm just not a fan of slow burn romances like that is. So yeah. And then the last readathon I participated in was the audiobook-a-thon, which I did every challenge. I completed every challenge, and so the first challenge is to listen to an audiobook for 30 minutes every day, which I did. The second challenge was to listen to an audiobook with a full cast, and for that I listened to Sadie by Courtney Summers, and this also met the challenge of listen to an audiobook outside your comfort zone. I'm not much of a mystery thriller type person, and this is a YA version. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah. I really enjoyed the audiobook, and liked this because this follows Sadie, who is on a mission to find her sister's killer, and then there's a podcast revolving around Sadie, so it was really good, and I enjoyed the full cast of the audio, and really recommend this if you want like a full cast. It was good. And then this fourth challenge was listen to a favorite book, and for that I picked up Last to Know by Macaulay Smelter. This is book 1 in the Willow Creek series. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This was a reread, and this is a YA book, and this follows Maddox, who is the drummer, and Emma, who's a senior in high school, and it's during summertime, and there's a pet hedgehog named Sonic, and yes, really good. Highly recommend. And the audiobook of that just came out in the month of April. So, yes. Then the sixth challenge was to listen to a book with mixed media, and for that they set up Podcast Works. So I listened to 2, the Read Me Romance podcast. So the first one I listened to, because this readathon was 2 weeks, so the first one I listened was Picture Perfect by Evelyn Anderson, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. And the second one was Trapping Her by Aurora Rhodes Reynolds, which I also gave 4 out of 5 stars. And then the 7th book challenge was listen to a book that's 15 plus hours long, and for that it was Wait for It by Mariana Zapata. So yes, those were all my stats and the wrap-ups for the 3 readathons I participated in. And yeah, what are some of your stats for the month of April? And if you read any of those books, what did you think of them? And if you want a full review on any of them, let me know. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.